Good day everyone. I will discuss black and white film. What is black and white film? This is called photochromatic film to record the entire visible spectrum. Some film are orthochromatic, recording visible light wavelength. For 35mm and medium format film cameras, there are still a lot of black and white films that are readily available. There are three parts of black and white film. First is emulsion. It consists of crystal of light-sensitive compound, silver nitrate, evenly distributed throughout plastic-based material. Ultraviolet and some blue light wavelengths are uniformly sensitive to silver halide emulsion. The substance that remains the crystal in the emulsion is always gelatin. Second is gray or anti-halation backing. It is fusion between the film emulsion and its plastic base to the top. Any light from passing through the emulsion and being reflected by the base, which creates halos. Third one is phase. These are made of plastic material and they serve as a support. Characteristic of black and white film. First, emulsion speed. It is a measurement of the light sensitivity of photographic film that is achieved using sensitometry and assessed using different scales, the most recent being the iOS standard. Spectral sensitivity refers to the camera sensitivity to the colors of the light that hit the subject being photographed. Granularity or graininess relates to the size of the metallic silver grain that occur after a film has been exposed and developed. The size of the metallic silver grain is often influenced by the processing development, solution, and the film's emulsion speed. Classification of film according to spectral sensitivity. Blue sensitive film. This film is sensitive to ultraviolet rays and blue light only. Orthochromatic film. This is film the same sensitivity. Classification of film according to spectral sensitivity. Blue sensitive film. This film is sensitive to ultraviolet rays and blue light only. Orthochromatic film. This film is the same sensitivity in blue sensitive film, which is sensitive to ultraviolet rays and blue light only. Panchromatic film. The sensitivity of this film is for ultraviolet radiation, blue, green, and red light, or all colors of light. Infrared film. This film is sensitive to ultraviolet rays, to blue, green, red light, and infrared rays. What is color film? In early attempts to create color films, the negative was hand paint or dyed. This led to the development of stencil-based methods like Patricom and handshell color process. The negative was covered in number of dyes, each with a suitable stencil underneath to keep the dye from going anywhere else than required areas of the print. A color film consists of 7 layers. First, emulsion. Second, base. Third, anti-halation backing. Fourth, yellow filter. Fifth, subbing layer. Six, ultraviolet absorbing layer. 7, supercoat. Type of color film. First, color reversal film. The opposite of color negative or black and white film, sometimes referred to as slide film or color positive film. The slide film is the positive of the image rather than producing negative to be printed to a positive. Alternatively, slide film is not nearly as flexible as a color negative or black and white film. Exposure must be prices and areas of high contrast are much more difficult to properly expose with slide film. Slides can be printed in the dark room, but the process is generally more expensive. Color negative film, also known as color print film, and it's found in convenience store. It yields true to life color and contrast, which is prepared by portrait and wedding photographers. Parts of color film. 3 dye layers register in the different color components of color film. One on the top of other through a The full colors effect in cyan, magenta, and yellow dyes to capture the whole range of scene. Brightness from the darkness, shadow to the brightness, highlight, and to offer a wide variety of exposure. Each color may really contain up to 3 layers, weak, medium, slow. The color contrast and tone reproduction of film were also optimized by the 3 elements. Color coupler are scattered around silver highlight crystal in each layer of the emulsion in the form of microscopic oil droplets. Silver is eliminated during later process, leaving behind color dye clouds instead of film grains that were previously there.